Hello and welcome to another video of our channel. Today we're going to talk about how do we charge our car, how do we charge our electric cars in China. So this is my personal Tesla wall connector. And we open up the locker. This is actually just a protection box. So here you go. That's the wall connector. You can see all the wires and go around. This is the charger for our neighbor's car. It's a Nissan One. It's a 6-seater. It's a pretty nice car. So it goes into the building and goes down to the basement. So what I usually do is basically take the charger, as you all know it, and I park my car over here, usually overnight. Well, I kind of block my neighbor's car, but actually it's parking overnight. I usually leave pretty early in the morning, so it doesn't matter where you go. So here, you get it open, plug it in. So this charger is a 220 volts with 32 amps of charging power. So combined, you're getting somewhere around like 7 kilowatts. For some reason, Tesla wall connectors in China doesn't support 40 amps charging like in the US, that you can get around like 9 kilowatts. But in China, we only get 7 kilowatts, but that's more than enough. So let's get down to the basement and see what the electrical box or electricity supply box look like and how this is wired. Just 1 second before I just get this out of the way so it doesn't block my neighbor's car anymore. So my car is out of the way. It's back in the parking spot. You can see there in the parking spot where it's supposed to be like. So this is our neighborhood, our apartment complex. We live on the 2nd floor and we have 2 buildings and lots of parking spaces actually around the area. So now let's get down to the basement. Okay. So by the stairs, we go to the basement, and in China we usually have an extra storage room in the basement for each one of the residents. That's our little storage compartment or room. Okay. Maybe a little bit dark, but here you can see these are the electrical boxes. You see the State Grid logo over here. So State Grid manage our household electricity. In China, we use 220 volt systems. So basically, if you are trying to add a home charger, it doesn't require extra modification of your electrical circuit or system anymore. So each one of these meters is a 220 volts, 60 amps maximum output. So we're using 32 amps only basically. It's really not that much. You see that's my Chinese character first name, and that's our last name. So that's for our charger. This one's for our charger. Any other than you see, these are all for households for each apartment in the building. Yeah. So this is actually the most attractive way, the most time efficient way, and the cheapest way. So even you can see these electrical meters are identical to each other, but the State Grid charge different electricity prices for different uses. For household, they charge a much higher price comparing my electric car charger electricity. That's because Chinese policy is currently really trying to support the transition from gasoline vehicles to electric cars. So we got very, very cheap charging rate. So after talking about this very attractive charging method or charging way, let's go to another less attractive charging. So if you cannot basically apply or install a home charger like I do, you can still live on public fast chargers. But that's not actually the best way to do it. So now let's go to another public fast chargers and let me show you how that's done, okay? So you have joined me in a public DC fast charging station. This is actually a pretty big one, and you can take a look around it. There's countless stalls around this area. And actually, in the app, it shows about like it's over 76 stalls, DC fast chargers, over in this single charging station. And this is only like 2 kilometers away from where I live. So charging your car over here, basically, you don't have a home charger. You basically live with this kind of chargers. It's okay, it's really fun. So let me show you how to do this. So okay, let me charge port first. So you unplug that. So okay, I'll give you a special shot over here. So we have 2 different charging ports. This one's Type 2 for AC charging, and this one is CHAdeMO for doing DC fast charge. I think the only 2 countries in the world at the moment we're still using CHAdeMO as a DC fast charging port is China and Japan. And that's only my thought. But anyways, so you plug it in. So there's no screen at all, right? There's only this QR code. So you open up your smartphone, you fire up the TELD, the TELD charging app, which is this one. So you open it up, you use the camera to scan the QR code. Then you go through a series of things, like you authorize your payment. You take a look at the price range, see if it's acceptable or not, because this thing's charging price varies, depends on what time of the day you're coming here to charge. So it can be very low and very high. The differences could be half a Chinese yuan in a way. If you don't have a home charger, but you're solely relying on these public DC fast chargers, it's not a huge problem during the summer, because your battery pack is warm. You get the maximum charging speed. You probably get to fully or 85% state of charge battery for only like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. You only do it like once every 3 days or 4 days. It's not a huge problem. But during the winter, especially when your battery pack is usually cold, it's pretty cold, you're gonna get some problems. You're gonna wait much longer during the summer times. So yeah, if you like our videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. Bye.